Hello, welcome to Try Animes. This is a video to do with the releases that have happened from the 10th to the 14th of January 2023. Mainly looking at Ami, and we'll also be looking at Slowest and nin-nin games, and Favour GK, which has resin statues. So today we'll look at the first tab, which will cover the 10th on Ami. So certainly these are the pre-orders, as you can see. I will only pick out the ones which seem quite interesting, but as you can see on the screen, there'll be the other ones will be, you can see what's available and being released at least this week in the past 5 days. After Bunny Girl, this is original, I think. Bunny Girl Loom bonus. Inclusive limited edition, 1/6 by Lovely, which is cast off. It's quite a nice figure. Don't know much about this company, Lovely, how good they are. But that's released August. That's quite a nice figure overall. The way they shaped and the chest area is very nice. You don't see a lot of white bunny figures either these days. You normally see reds and blacks and the odd blue. Cheerleader Aya. Illustrations. This is an original by Hobby Sakura. It's a very simple figure. You might like it. For the price, it's not too bad. So it's £95 in the UK. So that's not too bad of a figure. If you're after Star Wars, if you're a Star Wars fan, you can get Obi-Wan by Hot Toys. It's an action figure style, so you can position him. It comes with a little holographic as well of Anakin. And him in a disguise. Fair enough. It's quite good actually, it's not too bad. Detailing looks pretty good overall as well actually, for the facial. Well, it is 44,000 yen, just £282 GB for British pounds. Not much on the 10th really that got released. Nothing of much interest. Although this one, Mushroom Girls, is quite good. This one actually looks quite nice overall. Mushroom Girls Series number 2 by Reverse Studio. It's actually quite a rather unique style. If you're a fan of mushrooms, then this would be, or if you just like the art style. Looks like you can change face plates, or the head you can change. You got closed eyes and an open eyes style. It's unique. It's very interesting, and for the price, it's pretty good actually. £118. One from an actual anime that I'm aware of, Inspector, of Kotoku Iwanaga, 1/7 scale. This is actually quite a lovely figure. So if you like this anime, I've seen it. It's quite a good anime. But yeah, if you like the anime might be a figure worth getting. It's by Belfine. I don't own any of their figures yet, but overall looks pretty good. Shading's a bit flat on the dress. But apart from that, obviously if you like a raccoon spirit sort of style animal, then it would be pretty good. Apart from that, the details overall was quite nice, like the pleating on the skirt, under the skirt at least. Yeah, can't really moan, to be honest. Not especially for the price, with the price of figures going up these days. So that's it, I would say, for on the 10th, and you can see what's currently bestseller as of when I opened this tab on the 10th. So you've got some Princess Connect plushies, which seem to be second and third, and a Neo Automata plastic model. Go to the 11th. It's a bit more exciting with this one. You got some more pre-orders. This one, the ARMS Note Long Range Joshi Kosei 1/7 is very attractive, you could say. By Ami and Amakuni, I think. Okay, so this would be, the base is a bit bland, but if you like the pose, then it might be worth picking up. It's a very nice figure overall. The detailing on the tights is very good as well. The cross patterns. But yes, it's the position that'll probably sell most people on buying it as well. Really, from the Arms Note series, not heard of that, so I don't know, I'm afraid. But it looks like quite a good figure overall, and £169. Pretty good, reasonably priced for the detail, but I think you'd have to be interested in the actual, either really like the figure or know the art, the series type, the actual series itself, to actually want to buy it. Summer Spider So What Ariel, complete figure from Union Creative for 19,700. Summer Spider So What anime is quite good. I've watched the first season, looks pretty good. Second season's out soon, or has been announced. So this is the Demon Lord that's in the series. Very cute style. Very lolly style figure. It's the backdrop with the diamond tips looks quite good overall as well. There's not a lot of shading, but it's a very simple in terms of its posture and whatnot. Base is obviously clear acrylic, which is a bit of a downer, but I suppose that means you can pull it onto, if you want, you could get a bit creative and do a custom base with it, maybe with a lot of like white spiders over the base of it. If you know the anime, you'll get that reference. What else? By comic Shingeki Kyuki cover girl. Oh, okay. Yep, I see why. Yeah, I'm not. This figure is, yep, very obvious why you would want to get that, and that's by A+, 21,000 yen. There's probably better figures out there you can get. Image update for an Azure Lane figure. Azure Lane, biggest little cheerleader. Again, so this will be a figure if you're an Azure Lane fan. This will be one that's probably worth getting, especially if you're considering they're releasing quite a lot of the racing themed Azure Lane figures or skins by Freeing and a couple of other scales like this one. Then it might be worth getting them, especially if you're going to be getting a couple of the others. If you're going to, then it matches the theme of your other Azure Lane figures. Then at least if you're getting them is the racing theme style, and this one's very attractive as the assets are all there, and the two little chicks holding the flag. So they've done a good work on the base. Herself, she's pretty. Your Lane Renault, she's looking very good, so can't really say much about that. Hair looks good. Face, the nose is a bit sharp probably, but yeah, it's not pretty good. 37,950 yen, it's a bit pricey for 1/6. The flag, has they got a close up of the flag at all? Don't think so. Flag looks pretty good actually overall, especially with the ripples in the back of it and the way it works. where it's flapping around behind her. That actually looks not too bad. Still not sure if it's worth the price. You can get freeing figures about that price when caught up, and then they're much simpler. There's much better detail. The see-through as well on the skirt and the top shirt is very nice. There's quite a few figures that have come through with see-through or semi-transparent clothing, and they've been doing quite good work on those. What other ones have been released? Rising the Shield Hero Season 2 Raftalia Child Edition. So that's what her when she's in a child form by Beefle. yen. If you're a Rising the Shield Hero fan and you haven't got Raftalia figure and you prefer her adorable child state, then it might be worth getting her. Price isn't too bad actually, 16,000 yen, but she's going to be a lot smaller. The hair detail looks really good though. Overall, there's a lot of detail in the hairing and the shading. The base is pretty simple though for wood, so it's not too bad. Luna illustration. This actually looks like a really good figure. I would have gotten it, but or pre-ordered it, but I'm gonna have to get it on the aftermarket now. Kind of had to cancel it, unfortunately. I think I pre-ordered it and then it got postponed, if I remember correctly, and I think I just ended up cancelling it from my pre-orders because there are other figures on there. But it's a very nice figure. I do want to get her, so I will be adding her to my bookmarks later on to have a look, to keep an eye on if there's any pre-owns. Don't know what her aftermarket would be. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I reckon her aftermarket might go up because it's a very nice simple figure with the tights and the skin tight latex bodysuit and the jacket. Looks very cyberpunk-esque as well with the pink hair. Very up my alley. Probably up a lot of people's alleys actually, especially with the cyberpunk animation edge runners. So that's pretty good. And then probably last one would be Mahou Shoujo Misane spacesuit version. I did have this on pre-order, but I did cancel it. Although I might get hot, I might actually order it. How much is it? £144. 20,000 yen is a pretty good price actually for the 7th. It is cast off. I did cancel it because I've got some other Misani figures that I've got pre-ordered, or Mahou Shoujo figures should I say, which would work together when they're the same style. So I had this pre-ordered for so long. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, instant pre-order, and then I just cancelled it. But looking at it again, I might actually have to pre-order it or buy it again. £144. I think that bypasses the import tax as well, because import tax for the UK is £160. If the item's under that, you don't pay the import tax on it. I will have to check that to confirm. So it might be worth grabbing that, especially considering it's a little bit cheaper. It's not much cheaper of a discount really, because they're just trying to empty the shelves. And if you have a look, yep, so the Loom bonus girl one, Bunny Girl Loom is very popular. Both versions, one with the bonus poster. The Mushroom Girl series is definitely very popular on the 12th. Okay, let's go on to the next one. 12th. Now on the 12th, there's definitely some figures here that are of note worth possibly getting for pre-order. I shall start with Hanayame Dog Pet Girlfriend 1/6 complete figure by Good Smile. This I have pre-ordered. She is a cosplayer, quite a famous cosplayer. And she did this cosplay and has been able to get it turned into a figure. I think the cosplay was early last year, so that should be pretty good overall. And then, so that's pretty good a figure overall. Definitely worth possibly getting up if you just like the style of it, and they won't be doing many others. Obviously, with it being a cosplayer one, it's not from an anime series. Some others: Rise of the Shield Hero, Season 2, Catan Hero. This is when Raftalia became the Sword Hero, or Catan Hero, in Season 2. Looks quite a good figure overall. Very dynamic, like the pose. Hair's very nice. Shading's pretty good. That's by Kotobukiya. 20,000 yen. Pretty good price. B-Style of Power from Chainsaw Man. That's obviously going to be a very popular figure, I reckon. There'll be a lot of people definitely wanting to buy that. Bit too simple for my mind. It doesn't incorporate a lot really, apart from the teeth and the necktie from the anime, and it's got the freeing tax of being a lot more expensive. So I haven't ordered it, but look, if you're into bunny girl, I am into bunny girls, but it's not exactly up my street, I'm afraid. And then if we have a look, yep. So the arms note is definitely top tier. I thought that would be. And I'm surprised comic that one's, especially on Ami Ami. Alright, let's have a look at the 13th. The other B style. Chainsaw Man Makuma. Bunny Girl. It's very simple, unfortunately, this one is. So I wish they again did more, maybe with her hands or something that she does in the anime. Position would have been better. 38,500 yen. Nearly £250. Probably not really. There's other freeing figures that are better. Really, it's too simple. Freeing's got a bit lax on their these days. League of Legends Star Guardian Harry 1/7 complete figure. This one looks quite a good figure, especially for the price. Good Smile Arts Shanghai. Yep, this figure looks pretty good overall. The tails, gotta love the arts, the base as well, positioning her up quite high. I think she'll be quite big though, so shipping cost will be pretty big overall. And some other pre-orders that might be interest. Another bunny girl. Kagetsu Mei DX version 1/4. It is a cast-off figure, bunny figure, pretty simple, but if you're after a bunny figure that's just a box standard one that is cast off, then this one is one that you can get. 32,000 by Pilot is still pretty expensive though for a very simple figure. The hair looks very nice though overall, compared to a lot of other freeing figures or quarter scales, so it's not too bad. That's about it. Let's have a look, see how all the orders are going. Yep, Hanayama, Dog Style, and Power. I would have thought that they're in the top 3, second and third. And then we'll go to 14th now. If there's anything, nothing really, no figures. Okay, so 14th is a bust. So look at Solaris. So any shop exclusives, they've sold out of both their pre-orders allotments. So if you do want to get them, it might be worth picking them up, since their price is going to keep going up as stock dwindles or as pre-orders fill out. There's not really anything else on Solaris. Because we have a look at more shop exclusives to see what else did come out. Just at least have a look at the first page. Quintessential Quintuplets. Nino. Tenitol. Oh, it's a Tenitol style version. It's like a prize figure. So it's going to be low detail. £69. Not much that you can go wrong with that. Eden Zero Quarter Scale that came out last week. What if it's sold out? Fair enough. I'll have a look at nin-nin games. Figures. Pre-orders. Figures. Your figures. Pre-orders. January 2023. So look, see if anything that pops out of note. A lot of plushies, a lot of Pokemon stuff. That'll probably be from the new Pokemon game that got released on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, it's gonna be too much really. Let's have a look at just the 18 plus to see if there's any native Union figures or anything like that are interesting. Nikan Shoujo original character. Okay, it's Bunny Girl lying down. Bunny very literally with the stockings, making it look like she has furry legs. £123, 1/6 scale. Pretty good actually. 1/7. Oh, so they've got several scale versions of that. They've got another 2 scales of Nikan Shoujo original character Samurai. So this will be her with the crouching with a sword, okay, with damaged clothing and yep, mostly skin bare. Okay, and we'll have a look at favourite GK quickly. Have a look at the newest. Anything of interest here? 7 Series Bomb Devil Go Away's Chainsaw Man. Oh, that was Manu. Okay, this looks pretty good overall actually. Oh, there's multiple versions. It's resin figures, they're expensive, but you do get a lot more options. This is probably going to be unlicensed as well. Devilries, yeah, especially with the naming. So you got in the dress, or you got in more of a scantily clad dress that's been torn up. Okay. Kirby, what style? Fantasy Girl series. Raiden Shogun Genshin Impact. Probably if you're a big Genshin Impact fan. Looks pretty good overall actually. Would be quite interesting to get hold of that maybe. I think we'll call it there. Thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, comment definitely of what I can do in improvement. Would you prefer it like this? I'm planning to do this as a weekly series, where I'd review Ami, who's the biggest sort of anime figure ordering platform from Japan, and then nin-nin and Solaris for the more adult cast-off style figures, and then favourite GK. If you don't want me to include these 3, that's fine. I can just do Ami. Be a bit easier anyways for that. Okay, thank you very much, and see you next time.